I'm Alice Seifert, and I'm 53 years old. I have no children. It's just my husband and myself. Well, I started right out of high school, and I did start in an office in Gillette, Wisconsin, and I was a secretary. And I worked there 2.5 years, and then I started at Fort Howard, which is now Georgia Pacific. And I've worked there for just shy of 29 years, 2 months shy of 29 years. I was in the converting department because we have all the departments from making the paper to shipping it, but I was in the actual converting. You have machines that run the paper, cut it to size, fold them, and because I was on manual machines, you would take, and a lot of it I did were your tissues, which we called pommats at the time. And those are the tissues you would find in hospitals, those little boxes. And the machine I started on, it was like you would pick the napkins and you'd have to break them apart and put them in a moving tray that was going, and then that would automatically box them and case them and whatnot. But we had a variety of different kind of napkins, but everything was by hand. You had to pack napkins by hand or whatever. We got a automated machine in, and you had one operator compared to 6 on the line, and they were producing more cases than we were because everything, all you had to do was put the paper on and it folded, boxed it, it did everything, cut them and everything. So, you know, that was eliminating all these old machines, which were the manuals, because we had machines that were there that came in the mill when it started in 1919. So automation is what took over and eliminated jobs. I took the very last buyout they had, which was in 2006. In December, I was my last day. Oh, I loved it, you know. And well, I think it's, you know, it was a good paying job, stable job, good benefits, and the people were fantastic. And I worked a 3 to 11 shift, and we were just like a great big family. Before this downsizing came, I had planned on being at the mill until 55. And then I was going to retire and live an easy life. But that didn't happen, so I had to change directions. So I went in December of '08. I came and took the Accuplacer test, and I scored high enough where I could enter any program I really wanted to. So I decided on the office assistant, and in January, I started. So January of 2009, I started at NWTC here. And now I will be graduating in this coming May. It was a very big challenge, especially going back after not being in class for over 30-some years. I really didn't think at this age you could learn a whole lot more. I mean, you know, you're always learning, but to this capacity, you know, especially with the computers. I'm just amazed from what I started even, you know, in January of '09 to what I can do and documents I can produce. It was like, it amazed me, like, wow, you can teach an older person, you know, new tricks. When I took the buyout, what we received as a package was a year's salary. Well, it depended on the number of years you worked there and stuff, but I did have enough to get a full year's pay. So I got that, and we had insurance till the end of the month that we took the buyout in, so December of the 31st. And then we were offered COBRA, you know, but that was it. My COBRA ran out. You only get that for 18 months. So now, and that's the thing that's getting me to graduate now instead of going for the 2-year degree, because I want to go out and get some insurance, because that's what's hurting the pocket, you know. Insurance is so high. My husband, with being an over-the-road trucker, self-employed, he's leased onto a company, but they are not offered insurance either, so it's all out of our own pocket. My dream job would be working in an office environment and not in a cubicle. I want to be where I can deal with people, not necessarily full-time customer service, but you know, where you deal with people. You're answering phones, you're doing a little bit of everything. That's my idea of a great job. There are a lot of people that are without jobs. They do say it's picking up. You know, I really don't see it, because maybe it is, but I shouldn't say that, but the mills, our industry around here are the paper mills, and there is so much cutback in the last few years that there are so many people without jobs and that are here. And that's why you see a lot of them here at NWTC. A lot of them are returning to learn something new, you know, maybe an adventure of their own, that they start their own business. But as far as the economy here, I think it's still really slow. Social Security and Medicare, I do not believe it will be there when I'm ready to retire. I've been planning this, like, you know, forever, because I knew by the time we get there, they've been saying Social Security, don't depend on it. So I think I'm a good saver, my husband, and so we have a good nest egg, and yeah, because I'm thinking it's going to depend on me to support, you know, my husband and I to support us.